Good evening. Welcome to the Friday Night Strike. And yes, we're late. We didn't get a chance to do the Friday Night Strike yesterday. I just got my internet back this afternoon. So, yeah, fun stuff there. My internet was out for about a day. And yeah, not good. My power went out right before raise ended the other night. Then my internet went out, and I didn't get my internet back until today. Sucks. But hey, that's how it goes. Oh well. So anyone that wants to jump in, they're more than welcome to. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. What's going on with everyone else? Anybody out there? Hello? Is anyone there? No. So I also haven't been able to catch up with the Rittenhouse trial. I'm about a day or two out of the loop, so I'll have to catch up on that. But I did see some memes on Reddit I wanted to share. So we'll do that. We'll do that a little later. Rugaru's out there. What's going on, Rugaru? How you doing? So yeah, anyone who wants to jump in is more than welcome to. I know Guns or Barbecue is supposed to go live, but whatever. I'm quarking them because that's just how I am. Anybody jumps in, great. If anybody doesn't, well, it's gonna get real boring fast. I don't really have anything to talk about tonight, other than just kind of hanging out here. Come on, there's gonna be some. Wow. Anyways, I'm doing good. It's just it's been a rough week. You know, internet going out, and then the power going out, and then the internet going out, and then not getting the internet back until today. Ugh. Especially, it normally wouldn't be so bad, but if you have your internet, your phone, your TV, and your radio all on the internet, then you're back to the dark ages. It's not fun. I can't get radio signals out here because of my house. So fun stuff. Because the steel, my house is an old brick house. It was made back in the '60s, and the guy who made it ran steel beams instead of wood beams. So I get literally no radio signals inside. It's not fun. Well, I think that what they call it a Faraday cage or something. So, uh Warsaw Patriots out there, run for it, run for it. I mean, Warsaw, if you want to jump in, you can. But you know, what else is going on? Anything interesting lately? Uh, ooh, just checking my YouTube feed. Yeah, Guns and Barbecue is live, but we're gonna go live too. I mean, I mean, what Warsaw is Zeke doing his Friday night hangout or what? Is he not? Should I just can this, go hang out with Zeke? What's going on? The stream seems to be fine. Says it's working. I don't know. I'm trying. So, defense dad is out there. Says yo and crap. You know, the man, the myth, the legend himself. The one who wanted to rig for everything for himself. We got Flying Rich out there. Rich, if you want to jump in, you can. The link is at the top of the chat. Anyone can jump in. I don't mind. Actually, I was kind of hoping you would jump in, Rich, because I need to get an update of what's going on with the trial, because I'm like 2 days out of the loop. So, yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, I saw Guns and Barbecue said he was going to do Foul Territory tonight, the 2A edition or whatnot. I didn't really put much thought into it. I still got to do the Friday Night Strike regardless. Even if nobody watches it, I still have to at least make the attempt. So, what else? What else? Yay! Bunch of spam email. Woo! Love spam. Only in a can. With bacon. Bacon spam's better. Let's see here. Oh, 22 LR conversion kit that fits Glock 19 and the 23 Gen 5. Interesting. I can't do anything about it. It says it's running properly. I don't. What do you want? If it's not working, it's on your end. So I'm checking it. It says it's fine. Either jump in or, just watch. I don't know what to tell you. It says it's fine on my end. I don't know what to tell you. Probably YouTube playing tricks on people again. Just my luck. So what else is going on? Yeah, Ruguru has no issues. It's not me. It's YouTube servers, I guess. Warsaw is messaging me in Discord right now. Defense Dad says, I made a video today for the first time in a while, taking forever to upload. It's 6 gigabytes, laugh out loud. Ah, 6 gigabytes. That would be why it's taking forever to upload. Uh, Warsaw's still complaining. Okay. Telling me it's all my fault and whatnot. It's my stream when it's not. It's YouTube. Blame YouTube because they're a shitty service. Oh, it's your headset, huh? Ah, blaming me for your shit. I see how it is. I see. So, eh, let's see. So, what kind of video did you make, Defense Dad? Gun video? Accessory video? Did you get a new set of plates? I'm bored. I'm asking. No, you were totally blaming me. I can hear the blame through your words. Actually, you say it's a long video, but the way how things are, it's probably only like a 5 or 10 minute video. But depending on whether he compressed it in the right codec or not, it could be only 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, the worst tech issues I've had lately is I've had no internet. That's the worst. Yeah. No, I'm messing with you, Warsaw. You know this. I'm not being serious. I am totally messing with you. But I could hear the blame through the words. I could hear it. But I'll take it. I'll take the blame. Oh, he's reviewing the Mantis system. They sent him the long video, 24 minutes. I tried hard to keep it shorter. Wow. Warsaw just ordered some new mags. Watch out. He's gonna load some magazines. No, I can't wait either. I have to actually go down to the post office tomorrow pick up a motherboard because apparently they didn't deliver it to my house today. They're supposed to, and they didn't. So I have to go down and pick it up. Then I can actually start building that computer I was talking about. I want to put a graphics card in there, but price of graphics cards right now. Nah, nah, I'm not going to spend $200 on a used graphics card. I'll tell you that right now. It's not worth it. So let's see. Let's see. Checking that. Checking that. Delete that one. Yep, that happens to me all the time. Hashtag get over it. That's how it goes. Sadly. That's nice. Hoping Gary can find what I was looking for at Wanamaker. If he can't, I'll have to get it from Sarko. I don't want to. Just how it goes. just how it goes. Defense Dad says maybe I'll have to review the robot vacuum I have coming. I hear it really sucks. Yeah, yeah, but just make sure to keep the setting at suck instead of blow. There you go. There's a Spaceball joke there for you. I know, bad jokes, bad jokes. Rugru says I want to see that video. Was looking at Mantis system a few weeks ago. Yeah, I've looked at the Mantis too. If I really wanted to pay for a system to, you know, I guess not shoot ammo, but how still have the simulation, I guess. But it's not really what I'd want. Yeah, if I was gonna get if I was gonna get the Mantis system, I'd get the Blackbeard. Definitely the Blackbeard. So I know I'm difficult. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Well, I could help it. It just wouldn't be much fun. Oh, I'm digging myself deeper. All right. Might as well, right? Anyways. Yeah, I'm a little tired today. I haven't gotten much sleep lately. Let's see here. Safety hammer. The hammer safety. Ooh. I just want the magazine release. What the hell? Give me a mag release. Ugh. Lazy. Hi, Warsaw. Anyone's asking what I'm doing, I'm looking for gun parts right now. Probably go to Numrix. Yep, that's Warsaw. I called it. I can't hear you if you have your stuff plugged in. Unplug it and plug it back in.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Dude, everywhere I go, everything's going up in price. Even the surplus market, just the surplus gear is going up in prices.
I know. You know why everything's going up in price? It's because Biden let the economy go to shit.
Yeah, and he's saying he wants to keep increasing the. Like, dude, you're literally going to crash this country to death.
No. What he's doing, he is inciting someone to assassinate him. Is what he's doing.
I mean, I don't wish anybody's death, dude, but like,
I don't either. But he's acting like, come at me, bro. And I'm just saying, he's not doing things the right way as a president should. He makes me wish we still had Carter, and Carter was an awful president.
This guy is exactly like Nixon, in my opinion.
No, he's worse than Nixon because he's Democrat.
He's worse, but he's stubborn as hell.
Well, that's only because he pooped his pants.
By the way, I'd like to have Ruger on here if he wants to hop on.
Ruger is more than welcome to jump on. Just use the link at the top of the chat if he wants to jump in and hang out.
I like to talk AK with him.
But I guess he's busy right now. So, hey, I'm not going to pressure him or anything.
No. But I like to have a chat with him, especially when talking AK.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Part 49. $20 for a surplus part?
Like I said, dude, even the surplus market's been affected by this.
Yeah.
I was at my local surplus store. Guess how much it is just for a holster?
Hit me.
$50 to $78.
What?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
You know the M9 holsters?
Yeah.
The Lang gun is $50 to 60, $50 to $60.
What happened?
Our economy, that's what happened.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right. Defense Desk says I'm gonna play with the system alone using my PC carbine since it's 9mm also. Well, yeah, you do that, Defense Dad. Let us know how that works out.
I mean, theoretically, can you overrule the president's doing by actually putting emergency powers for the country itself if it's at stake with this, the inflation itself?
No, unfortunately, you can't. Not unless you have the houses. You have the House and the Senate that can actually put laws, get laws with the most number of votes to basically get a law through that the president can't veto.
So we don't have a law already in the system in the books where we have to actually overrule the president and also the people that are pushing this.
No, that's what the Supreme Court's for.
And the Supreme Court's got to do their damn job.
Oh, I know, man. It's one thing after another. Okay, you're preaching to the choir.
You're preaching to the choir, but this is
You're
not
preaching
looking
to the
good.
choir, but the pews are empty.
I mean,
You get
at
what
this
I'm
point, we
saying?
might as well sell off to China.
Well, then we can call you China Patriot.
Yeah, I don't speak Mandarin, my friend.
Well, that's the joke there. Mandarin isn't Mandarin is Taiwanese.
Is it? Well, what do you speak? Cantonese?
Cantonese, I think, is the general. General. Let me check. I might have that mixed up. Chinese. Yeah, no, I had it right. I had it right because the Taiwanese speak Mandarin. Mainland speaks Cantonese.
Excuse me. It's getting cold in my local area now. Winter's already here.
Okay, so I mean, Cantonese is Cantonese is like Hong Kong and most of a lot of China. Mandarin is also spoken in mainland China, but it's primarily Taiwan.
Yeah. I've been looking at that rifle that they actually upgraded, by the way.
Oh, you mean the one we were talking about a while back?
The QBZ 191, I believe it was, or 919, wherever the hell it is.
Do you want to get the specs on it so we can make an American version?
We already do. It's called the SIG.
Oh, you are an asshole.
I hate to say it, but it looks like a Chinese copy of a SIG.
Oh, you are an ass.
I'm not trying to be a dick, dude.
Yes, you are. You know you are, and you're laughing at it too.
I'm not laughing, dude. Actually, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I actually feel sorry for what they're doing.
We can't take you anywhere. We just can't take you anywhere.
No, I'm actually depressed, dude. I'm actually really depressed about that rifle.
Oh boy. Oh
it just
boy.
doesn't look appeasing to me.
Hold on.
Taking my name.
We got a $2 super chat saying hashtag Night Strike loves Big China. I love I might love Big China a long time, but unfortunately they don't love me back.
I mean, he likes China, but he doesn't like Iran or Iraq.
No, I'm not a big fan of Iraq or Iran.
You know those chest rigs I was showing you, those Comblock or Chicom chest rigs?
No, let's talk about them another million times. What about them?
The reason why I asked, because guess who also has them, by the way, that's actually still using them?
Probably everybody else that's got them on the surplus market.
No, guess where they are mostly in?
Probably Afghanistan at this point.
Middle East. Believe it or not, yep, Middle East.
I would say Afghanistan because of their big deal with the Chinese.
The Iraq army even has them.
Well, it's Iraq. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there's got to be a shit ton of Chinese-made surplus around there.
It's those darn Iraqis. Iraqis. That's right. Emphasis on the E's. So, is Zeke not doing his Friday night thing tonight?
I don't know. I'm finding out. We'll find out.
Find out, because I can get off here earlier. We can go just bug Zeke instead.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed about my T-shirt. Damn
shipping. So I saw some memes on Reddit, and I know it's Reddit, but I have to share them because I think they're hilarious. Okay, these are pretty good. So I want to screen share some of these. So check this out. Check this one out. Screen share. Screen share Chrome tab. Which one is this? This is 1.9. All right. No, that's not it.
Oh, I want to do
here. Here we go. We need to talk about your flare.
Oh, dude. This is gold.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty close?
There's a resemblance.
There's a resemblance. You know, I can't find the one I was looking at earlier today, but somebody actually did, you know, an up-down comparison, and the title, the subtext was, "But Your Honor, he doesn't have the appropriate amount of flair." And I was like, "Oh, that's good. That is good." So, you know, I thought this one was funny. So, I also saw another one. This almost makes me want to put this on an AR-15. How about this one, Warsaw? Let's see. Don't get brazen with me.
I actually like the judge. I hate to say it, but he's kind of siding a little bit more because he's just had enough with this guy.
Well,
he's not siding with Kyle. I get it.
I didn't get yesterday's and I didn't get today's footage, but I can assume the judge, he has a level head on him, unlike most judges.
Yeah. No, the only thing I think Kyle's going to be charged of is having a misdemeanor for having that rifle.
Maybe, if anything.
That's the only thing I can see him being charged with.
And that's at best.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I wouldn't even call it murder. The 3 people he actually had to shoot off.
Well, the problem is, you know, my whole problem was the fact that no, Daniel, I didn't see Joe talking about his sleepy baseball player. I didn't see that one yet. My whole problem with the whole thing is that what was it? The case that they were trying to go and what was it? Hold on, I'm trying to think here. Brain fart. Daniel threw me off. There you go. He totally threw off my thought process. What was it? Damn it, Daniel. Well, here's one thing. I didn't like the whole thing that they tried to go after him for. Here it was. They were trying to. You notice how the prosecution was telling him, "Well, why didn't you follow the curfew and stay home?" And I was like, "Well, why didn't everybody else that was older than him?" You know, the prosecution tried to go after him for the curfew, and the problem is there were like thousands of adults and people rioting the streets, and those not rioting that should have followed the curfew too, right? So why should he have to be the one to follow it when they weren't following? You know, and it's just one of those things that just bother me. And second, what also bothered me is they tried to put video games into it. She tried to blame video games for him, doing what he did. And I liked how he swat them down, saying, "Well, video games aren't real." You remember that? That was pretty good. You still there, Warsaw? You're muted. I can't hear you, Warsaw.
Nice strike. You know that chest rig I showed you a while ago?
You mean the South African one?
The type pattern 83. Yeah. I wanted to see if you could actually show off the link on eBay.
Again, I don't have it.
Oh no, not that. Actually, like I'll email you the link on eBay and you can just show it off screen share.
All right.
Because I showed Rougarou what it was basically.
Okay, George is in here. It's party now. All right, hold on.
It's party.
Daniel says, "Yeah, it's a party. Come on, let's do this." It's from an old song. Daniel says, "Play the Joe Satchel page video." I don't know which one. Daniel, if you can link me, I'll play it. Otherwise, I can't. So
There you are. There's that. And I'll send you the picture of my chest rig.
all right, just either message it to me or email it to me. I don't care. One of the two. If anyone's got any gun porn, send it to nightstrike@gmail.com and, I'll screen share it because I'm kind of bored right now.
I even added a American flag to the chest rig.
Yeah. All right. So Warsaw saying he wants to talk about his South African chest rig because, he likes
Pattern
Ebola.
83.
He likes
South
Ebola.
African.
He likes his Ebola on his chest rigs. He doesn't like SARS anymore.
Ooh, that does look nice.
So this is what he bought off eBay.
Yep,
Sweet.
$120.
How much was it again?
120, and it's used for AR, AK, and Galil mags.
Nice.
You can put 6 total in there, plus whatever else you want on the side pouches.
Yeah.
Is that a pouch in the back?
It doesn't have a pouch in the
Yeah,
back.
there
It's
you
on the
go.
side,
I see
though.
it. Yeah, I see
It has
the
a
rear
pouch in the back too.
There you go. Nice.
That's for a plate. That's for a plate.
Oh, it's a plate carrier. Okay.
Yeah, it's for putting plate in there.
All right. Well, there you go. You
Even
can put
A-Wing
plates
has
back
one
in.
of these.
I like those South African like tack vests. You usually see them like in some
Daniel
TV
says,
shows and stuff.
"I can't send links. Just Google it. Google it, lazy." No, I can't Google it, Daniel. I'm kind of in the middle of doing the Friday Night Strike. I can't just Google your Joe Satchel page.
Friday Night Strike. Yes.
Also,
I mean, you can email it to me and I can share it that way. But if you can't do that, I mean, come on, come on, man. Hold on. I gotta do this properly.
Come on, man.
Okay, that's better. That's
nice
better.
strike. Show off the photo of mine. I have the one with the American
Oh, you
flag
sent
on
me
it.
another one. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, show Ruger what I have.
How many chest rigs do you got, Warsaw?
Oh, I got 2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave Nice Strike my Type A1
Yeah.
chest rig. You like
So-
that one?
Warsaw did this to his. He put an American flag on his.
Yeah, I actually
Yay.
got that patch there. I was lucky to find the right size I wanted because there's ones that are for hats, and then there's ones that I actually have for actual rigs, and I couldn't find one anywhere until I came across this one.
Joe
Cool.
Zawala's out there saying, "Hey everyone, Defense Dad says I was trying to upload from the phone using mobile data. Didn't realize Wi-Fi was turned off. That would make it take forever, Defense Dad. Kind of would."
Also, if you're lucky, you might find a Pattern 83 chest rig in green. Actually, I've seen a couple of them in pine green, olive green, or olive drab, wherever it is.
OD green.
Yeah, but
I've seen him too. It's just right now I'm trying to find a. I asked Gary if he could find one for me at a decent price when he goes to Wanamaker, but I'm looking for an M6 bayonet.
An M6.
An M6.
What was that company? Shoot, I remember there was a company that made those. It's a Chinese knockoff. Yes, I know, but shoot, what was the name of that company?
Well, you know what the M6 bayonet is, right?
It's basically it goes in your M4s or M16s.
No, the M6 goes on the M14.
M14.
The M7 is what goes on AR-15s and M16s.
Yeah, they're already on the M9.
They're right now the last issue bayonet was the M9 or the or even actually it wasn't even the M9. The last issued bayonet is also technically a fight knife that the Marines use these days. It's what that the one by OKC.
Hmm. No, I've seen that.
Ooh, that's a little pricey. Nope. No. 134 bucks. Jeez.
Yeah. So
I'm looking right now.
I'm trying to find
Found one.
I'm trying to find an M6 bayonet at a decent price, not like at $170 right
$6
now.
bucks.
Yeah.
Found one.
I saw one at Sarco, and I'm if Gary can't find me one for like a better
That's
price
the one
than
I
that,
found right now.
I'd probably get it from Sarco. I'm hoping Gary might find a deal at Wanamaker because they always got some deals there with parts.
Found one. 20 bucks.
Where?
Oh, it's a miniature. Nah,
It's a miniature. I don't want the miniature because it's itty bitty hands.
What, you want a miniature?
I don't want a miniature. It's itty bitty hands. I don't
He
have.
wants
I
an
don't
actual
have.
size.
I don't have the tiny hands. The tiny hands thing that the C4 Defense, obnoxious one, and and what you call it do. The gun stop do.
Mhm.
Use. I don't have those tiny hands. Daniel says at Night Strike at laziest demigod of all time. Sent. All right, thank you.
Every time you make that money sound, the ka-ching, what it reminds me of?
He didn't super chat that one because
No, but you get what I'm saying, right? Every time he does it.
I mean, I'm gonna live stream for an hour, and then he can go watch Matt and give all of his his weekly wages to Matt.
No, but that ka-ching sounds like that MIA Paper Planes song.
No, it's just
Yes, it does.
It's just a normal cha-ching sound.
Take my name. Take my name. All I wanna do.
So what are you guys up to today?
I don't know, Daniel, if I want to screen share this because I don't want to come off being a racist or anything. Because Joe is talking about the the old African American league, so the 50s and 60s.
You ever watch Narcos?
No, I don't.
I'm watching Narcos Mexico. I still haven't finished it.
Yeah. I have it on my list. I just haven't had a chance to see it.
Well, the thing is about I was looking into the current situation with our country, and I looked up what's going on across the border.
Uh-huh.
The cartels, instead of going to cocaine, now they're smuggling fentanyl, and the fentanyl they're actually mixing and boiling. It looks like coffee and molten plastic, dude.
Jeez.
You can literally see the crystals actually moving and boiled and all that. I'm like, people are taking this stuff? No, thank you.
Daniel says that Night Strike, the president said it, you're good. All right. I'm gonna screen share this. Let me know if people can actually hear it or not. All right. So Warsaw, George.
All righty.
It's on you guys. All right. There it
Screen share what?
is. There it is.
Okay.
Can you hear? Let me know if you can hear this. All right.
Okay.
All right. What's this?
Hold on. No, that didn't work. Hold on, I'm trying to get it right. That's it. I gotta figure out how to use this headset or this mixer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, the audio just wasn't working. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Audio wasn't working. See, I got to look at how to loop it back. So give me a second. Da-da-da-da. I can do this. All right. Let's
Mhm.
just let's redo this because I really do want to play it. I don't want I don't want unhappy our unhappy our Daniel to be unhappy because that would be no bueno. All right, let's try it this way. No, I am not going to limp sync Joe on this. No, you want the video? We'll share the video. That's no problem. Just it's just going to take a little while. All right.
Limp Sync Joe. Hey, man.
I've adopted the attitude of the great Negro at the time pitcher in the Negro Leagues, went on to become a great pitcher in the pros, into the Major League Baseball after Jackie Robinson. His name was Satchel Paige.
I just saw somebody dropped, and then that was it. Just us.
Well, I played the video. I think it worked on the YouTube side.
Ah,
So
if it played, it's cool.
so was that okay for you, Daniel? So I hope that worked out. If that didn't, well, then we'll try and figure something else out. All right. That's all I can do right now. But yeah.
So what?
Again, if anybody wants to join the panel, the link is at the top of the live chat. It's in the blue area that's pinned to the top of the chat.
Yes, come and join us.
Yeah, yes, Daniel. I know you'd like to hear the limp sync version, but I am not going to talk. I'm not going to say those words because I don't want to sound like an idiot. Okay, I may be an idiot. I may play one on YouTube, but I don't want to sound like an idiot that's in office.
Oh, poor Joe.
What do you mean, poor Joe? He's got more money than you or I.
I know, but it's
Being a corrupt
just funny
bastard
the
for the
way
last 50 years.
Yeah.
Don't kid yourself. He ain't poor at all.
I'm talking about his situation, the way he talks and all that stuff.
Fine Rich says, I'm loyal to Crump and do not go on other channels. And that's not true because both you and Crump both jump on my streams anyways. So that's not true at all. Because I've seen you guys jump in here to hang out.
Yeah. Awesome.
So you can't fly that one by me, Rich. I know better. That flyby don't work. It'd be more believable if you did crash. No, Daniel, I wish I had money. I really don't right now. I am no.
Stack some money, you can make a bed out of it.
Yeah, I wish I had that right now, but I don't.
Right? Mm-hmm.
So
same here.
Things aren't great right now. They could be better, but they're not great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get by, I guess. That's
Well,
all I can say.
hopefully within a month, another month and a couple of weeks, we're going into the new year. So hopefully the 22 will be a good year.
Yep, hopefully. Oh, there's Mister I
Prosperous
don't
year.
get on other podcasts.
Yeah. I just figured I'd hassle you a little.
Yeah, I know, but now you're here to crash my podcast. It's great.
Indeed, I am.
It's right up your alley.
Welcome.
Well, when you got skills,
Yeah, I know. When you got skills, you've got that cacti farm.
yes, that too.
I
Somebody
know.
has to grow the cacti.
I know it looks more like a garden, but you put a little more effort into it, and you actually make rows and whatnot. You could literally have like a farm right there, of just cacti.
Yeah, but how am I going to drive my car and my truck around on my property?
Well, you'd have to have enough property to do that.
Well, I do.
Well,
See,
listen,
that's
you got an acre or two. I've got 30. There's a big difference there.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. You got me beat. I
No,
bow. I bow to your greatness.
I'm not trying to one up you or anything. I'm just saying you don't really have a lot of acreage to drive around in the first place. So what's the problem?
Oh, look, this big upgrade from New York.
Well, I'll give you that. Instead of having like just like a strip of grass next to the front sidewalk, you actually have a lawn.
Yes.
I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
and like I've said about the property here, I kind of go through.
No, I get it,
I'd
Daniel.
rather have
you
less.
got it bad too, Daniel.
I'd rather have less ornamental stuff and more stuff that grows things.
Right. Well, I mean, how badly are you surrounded by other neighbors?
Well, we all have a minimum of an acre and a quarter.
All right. Are you like divided by like just like a couple empty lots or something, or is it just like you got other people?
Oh no, there's no empty lots.
Okay, well that kind of sucks, especially if you want to set up a berm or something.
But
you did mention you were out a ways outside of the city, so you could set up a berm if you wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah.
city schmitty doesn't matter in Florida. You just have to have greater than an acre.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in South Carolina, it's you got to be out in town.
No, and I'm in Jupiter Farms, where all the rednecks live.
Well, I'm outside in the middle of nowhere where all the rednecks live, and I tell you, it's not uncommon to hear gunshots out where I live.
Oh well, hell yeah, the same thing in my hood.
Because literally, it's usually if it's not me that's shooting, one, it's the apartments down the road from me that's shooting.
Oh well, I'm
from those
assuming
people,
they're.
Hold on, let me finish.
That
and then on the opposite side of the road, down the road, there's a couple farms, which that's probably where the shots are coming from.
I'm assuming the apartments with the gunfire isn't going into a burn.
No, sadly, it's not. You still there, Rich? Uh-oh, we lost audio. He probably let his. Up there you are.
I'm back. All right, so I'm doing this on my phone, and I didn't load the Jitsi app. I'm doing this from the browser when the screen went to sleep. So did my audio capability.
Yeah, that's why you use the app instead of the.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I'd be learning.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Daniel says, I'm out. Time to go pay NEA's second mortgage. The joke's on you. NEA's renting.
So are you guys car guys? Have I talked to you about that stuff? Or
I love watching car videos. I love watching just wrenching videos too. Like I don't know if you watch Musty One on YouTube. I like watching his
No.
stuff where he works on cars, Volkswagens. He works on, tractors, lawnmowers, boat
Wow.
engines. He basically
Mhm.
anything he can get at the scrapyard or anything he can get at a yard sale for cheap. I mean, he works on it. He wrenches on it, gets it fixed
Oh, cool.
and up and running, fixes the carburetors. He does all that stuff.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
I think
that would be a
carburetors
video.
are.
That would be a video to watch, a channel to watch if you like watching guy, just wrench videos.
Yeah, I don't believe carburetors and distributors exist. I'm kind of.
I believe they exist. I also believe there's this thing called an EFI conversion that fixes the carburetor problem.
Yeah. I'm big. And I don't think anybody realizes it. So my daughter, who's 19, I mean, she does have a scooter, but she lives in Florida, so she doesn't understand what a choke would be for. Um,
But what kind of scooter does she have? She having like a Honda Ruckus, or is it like one of those Taos like I got?
it's actually called a buddy. It's like what do they have in Europe? That's the
Oh,
college town
the
crap,
Vespas.
Vespa, that's it. Yeah.
It's like
So
it's
it looks,
Vespa copy.
it's Vespa-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've seen those.
Yeah, so she's at college in Gainesville, so they all have them there.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she wants her own car. I'm like, good, buy one.
yeah.
She's like, well, can't I take the truck? I'm like, that's my truck. She's like, but you have the Genesis. I'm like, that's my Genesis too.
Yeah. Oh God, here we go with the other thing. What else I'm known for? The jokes about blue dresses. Daniel says, I hear blue dresses are good for scooter rides. I wouldn't know. Daniel, you would be the authority on blue dresses.
On scooters.
On scooters. Actually, I'm actually looking at possibly selling my scooter, see if I can get money for it. It's crap, but I don't use it at all anymore, and I just don't want it. I don't want it basically cluttering up my shed.
You gave the scooter up for the rascal?
You're funny. You're funny. No, I've got one of those, those Chinese import scooters, the 50cc.
Uh-huh.
It's not a Vespa. It's just, it's a scooter, but, it's for all intents and purposes, it's a moped.
Gotcha.
No pedals.
Mm-hmm.
But, a friend gave it to me. I don't really like it. I don't use it often. And I'm actually considering getting rid of it.
See, I was trying to talk my daughter into some sort of electric scooter instead of, a two-stroke. And she
problem
she
is
didn't get the
batteries.
Yeah, I'm good.
The batteries
Right.
and charging. That's the major problem in the motor.
Well, yeah. And in the garage where you park your scooter, they don't have electrical outlets.
Exactly.
But I'm sure you could like shame them into it.
I mean, yeah, they could probably just run like an extension or something and hook it up there.
Well, I hate to say, so Gainesville, Florida, that is kind of hippie-ish. Most college towns are. You can tell by the hobos living under the bridge.
I'm surprised your scooter hasn't been stolen yet then.
Well, yeah, that kind of happened. I think it was a prank. They pushed it around the block. But she didn't find it for days. That was the bad thing.
Oh no, she had to walk.
Well, no, my princess doesn't walk. She just spent some money with the Uber.
Oh, she used Dad's credit card for Uber. There we go.
Uber.
Yeah. So
I'm teasing you, Rich. Don't worry about it.
no, dude, I feel the pain.
Yes, you do, especially in your credit card.
Oh, yeah. She's like, Dad, your credit card isn't working. I'm like, get a job. Get a job. And then it's like, so she doesn't get it. She eats all this bougie food, and then, oh yeah, I need you to buy me groceries. I'm like, yeah, go to the supermarket. No, I got to get them at Whole Food.
Whole Food.
I don't care. It's it's like a vegan grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that whole vegan thing, and I don't unsubscribe to it.
I don't know if you guys know.
Throw it to
But
me. I don't do it.
I am a vegetarian.
Well, that's vegetarian is different than vegan.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
a vegan. I got that wrong. I am a vegan.
You know, vegan means you don't eat meat, you don't drink milk, you don't use butter, you
Well,
don't use anything with eggs.
No
well,
eggs.
I am a vegan, but I'm a secondhand vegan.
I
Ah.
don't know if you can have secondhand vegan. I don't know that works that way.
Yeah. I'm a secondhand vegan. What
He's
I
like
eat
vegan light.
ate.
You know?
No. What I eat ate the vegan shit.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a secondhand vegan. Yeah.
No, I just like red meat.
Well, that too. Yeah.
That's what I do. Red meat.
You may also be a secondhand vegan.
Really? You think so?
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Can I tell you another joke in the same vein?
Go for it. Go for it. Why not?
So, okay. So there's this guy, and he's at the supermarket checkout line, and he sees this pretty woman in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
and he starts talking to her,
Okay.
and he says, "Miss, you're pretty," and she says, "Oh, well, thank you." He's like, "I'd like to buy you a drink," and she says, "Well, I'm a lesbian." He's like, "That's okay. I don't care what nationality you be." And she says, "No, I don't think you understand. I said I'm a lesbian." He's like, "I don't know if I'm sure what that be." And she says, "Well, do you see that lady over there?" He says, "Yeah, I see her." She says to him, "I want to put my face between her cleavage." It's like, "You do?" And then she says, "Do you see that lady walking in the skirt?" He says, "Yeah. I want to put my face between her legs and just lick." It's like, "You do?" And then she says, "Do you see that lady over there?" He says, "Yeah. I just want to run my hands through her hair and kiss her face." He says, "You do?" And then he started crying. Oh, and then he started crying.
Okay.
And the lesbian lady turns to him and says, "Why are you crying?" He says, "I think I'm a lesbian too."
There you go. Hold on. There we go. That was all right one. It's just it's pretty
Is that like
long.
the cleanest? Is that the cleanest LGBT joke you ever heard?
That is a Cletus LGBT. Yeah, definitely.
Next show's at 11. We'll be here all week.
Yeah, we'll be here all week,
Yep.
folks. So Rich, obviously
Yes, sir.
you and Trump have been following this along a bit better than I have because my internet was out all day yesterday.
Did you say Trump or Crump?
Trump?
Because you know I know both, right?
Yes, I know you know both, but I don't mean our former president. I mean our good friend, the investigative reporter.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, you and Crump have been following the Rittenhouse case better than I have because basically I was forced to take yesterday off and most of today because of my internet outage. So I have no idea what happened today. I only know
nothing.
that yesterday
So
and
there
today.
yeah. So there was no testimony today. The judge was meeting with prosecution and defense counsel about final instructions, and they went over some information. They did review some of the drone footage, and I hate to say I could see nothing in that drone footage. If there were people in that drone footage, God bless you, you got better eyes than I. But there were blobs on the screen that moved like people in the drone footage. But if you actually saw people in that drone footage, I'm sure you've seen pictures of the Loch Ness monster also.
Hey, you don't mess with Nessie. You don't mess with
Yeah,
Nessie.
yeah. And let's see. So Thursday was very much like Wednesday. It was the prosecution trying to anger the judge enough to declare a mistrial with prejudice.
Yeah, but if they do that, then they can't try it again. And
correct. But
and
then the prosecution did not fail. But
They
I don't.
didn't fail yesterday when they should have.
So there's a couple of theories on this. Um, I, I'm not sure if the defense is just trying to get the judge so freaking mad he does something wrong, and
It's the
and
prosecution.
yes, yeah, I because that judge was on fire, and realistically, they were
Wednesday he was
making
on fire. Wednesday he was
yes,
on fire.
yes, and Thursday wasn't much better. And they really were making law school 101 mistakes. This was pretty bad on their part, and I'm shocked at them. First off, the
You
question
weren't
of
here when he started. Did you see my picture?
let's see, don't get so bright. Yeah, yeah.
Don't get brazen with me. I love that. That was like the highlight of that day right there.
that should be a patch right now, right
It
there.
should
And
be.
I'm not sure. So I think it yesterday. Yeah, maybe it was yesterday where Crump and I commented on some video.
Right.
And MSLSD, they said they were commenting on Kyle Rittenhouse, but obviously, if facts had anything to do with it, I have no idea what they were commenting on. Because they said this white supremacist with a bloodlust went to a BLM protest and started opening fire at people.
Yeah. When was that?
Uh, he somehow mistakenly said it was Kyle Rittenhouse did that.
Yeah. Hey, check this one out. I don't know if you saw this one either.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was freaking great.
We need to talk about your flair. No,
Yeah.
Tony out there saying the judge is an idiot. Yeah, Tony's probably thinking the judge probably should have thrown it out already. And I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. So again, talking about ethics and credibility,
And prejudice.
etc. This if I was the prosecutor and I was given this case, I would say I'm not taking it. I'm not prosecuting it. And if they said you're fired if you don't, I'd be like, I get me a box for my stuff. I'll leave right now. And this is a really, really bad case. This is absolutely a political clown show. Has nothing to do with fact or law.
They're just doing it because a lot of people cried and complained when it happened. But as you said, you know, the left is kind of lying to the media in the media saying, they're not telling everybody it was 3 white dudes that get shot.
Yeah. There's. I'm sure if I asked my father-in-law about it, he'd tell me what an evil white racist Kyle Rittenhouse was.
Right.
It's remarkable to me. This is why I like to watch things like the State of the Union for myself. You know, whether it takes an hour and a half or whatever, I want to watch the entire thing myself. If the president, not the former vice president, but if the president gives a speech, I want to watch it. You know, those kinds of things.
I'm not even sure the president stays up for the State of the Union.
Right. God bless us all.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
So, and I jumped in when you were playing the Jackie Robinson. That there is. This is kind of befuddling on like 7 different levels. But let me close out on Kyle Rittenhouse. And one of the things I asked Crump yesterday, and I'm not going to say I'm best friends with Crump or anything like that, but we talk on the phone several times a day, and you know we typically do at least 1 hour of video a day, 4 days a week, and I've become quite friendly with Crump. Now, we both went to Iraq Veteran together. I don't think we shot guns next to each other or near each other, and I'm not even sure if he shot guns at Iraq Veteran. But I asked John on the air if you know he knows me. Like, have you ever seen me mad? Have you ever seen me screaming or angry or deranged or agitated? He's like, no. I'm like, so if we're both at a range day and I came running at you and grabbed your AR, what would you do? He's like, I'd shoot you. I'm like, rightly so. And the point that they were trying to make yesterday seemed to be like, well, did pedophile that was coming to grab your AR ever touch you? It's like, no. Did he say anything to you? No. What do you think he was going to say to you? It's like, look, if and the way I look at it is, if I'm open carrying, whether it's a pistol or a rifle or whatever it is, and in that situation, I'd probably, single point sling my PS90. But
Right.
if I was walking around with some open firearm and somebody was chasing me, this would not be a good situation. I would be looking to, if let me just run through this. I think there's several phases, and I think we all ought to take careful stock of this. One, you should look to de-escalate, and the paradigm that I live by is the best gunfight is the one you avoid.
Right.
The other thing is, if at all possible, let the professionals deal with the situation. The guys in the blue that get paid to carry a gun, let them deal with it, because it's a lot better off than you dealing with it. Now, if those two fail, I'm
we need to have a discussion.
Yeah, I'm sitting up in bed here, and I've got my SIG P365 next to me, and I've got another firearm on a magnetic mount just behind my night table, and there may be other things nearby that are badder or worser,
right,
or eviler. And look, if something crashes through my front door at 3 in the morning, like I said, I live in a neighborhood where the smallest piece of property is 1.25 acres. Somebody could have just kicked in my neighbor's door and offed all of them, and nobody would know. And likewise, if somebody kicks in my door at 3 a.m. and I don't happen to have a chance to call the police in time before they get the 15, 20 feet from my front door to my bedroom door, I may have to take things in my own hands.
Well,
But all that being said, all right, pedophile is chasing Rittenhouse, who's 17 at the time, who just got out of the mental institution and was on a cocktail of drugs like you would not believe. If you're chasing somebody with a firearm that's exposed, that is not a good sign.
No,
if you're and I don't believe you're trying to talk to them about their car warranty.
No, I don't believe that either. No,
so this is just an incredibly bad situation. No good will come of it. And you got to go from the point of view, if somebody's running after the guy with the gun that's open carrying, why would you do that? See the guy walking around open carrying, I'm going to give a clear berth to. He can do whatever he wants. I'm just going to stay away from him. I am not going to make that guy unhappy for any reason, or give him reason to think of me more than other people.
Right.
Now, this goes down to the whole thing. You could say, well, it's provocative that Kyle was carrying an AR-15. And whether he was lawfully allowed or not allowed to carry, you can open carry a firearm in that state. So I'm not gonna, go into that part. But what I am going to associate it with is, if you have the hot cheerleader in the skirt and you had to rape her, I don't think that's a good reason. That's like blaming the victim of a rape for looking too good, and saying that they just wanted it.
Prom night.
Yeah, that's. So
sorry, I had to add something in there because it needed more. It needed more context.
So I don't think other people have the right to determine. And again, if I saw somebody carrying a firearm and I thought they shouldn't, I'm not going to disarm them. That's not where I'm going to be or doing. I'm going to call the professionals that are paid to deal with that and say, hey, guy, I'll give an accurate description of somebody. I might take a video or a photo, and save it
Why
for
are you
record.
assuming these
And
people are rational?
well,
you're making the assumption that
I think
Yeah.
we've already established otherwise.
Hold on,
Right, but
we
you're
got a correction
speaking
out here. Daniel says $2. He sends $2 super chat saying correction. Night Strike bless us all. Yes, right. Go with Honda, my son. There we go.
Bless you, my child.
Yeah, bless you, my child. There we go. There's a joke there. It's a long running joke. Don't ask me how it started.
I don't know how this judge is just.
He should have thrown it out, in my
It's
opinion.
ridiculous to me. I mean, I watched, I don't know, 3 hours of this thing, and every time I get to where I'm watching some of it, the judge just seems to have no clue. He seems like he's asked his way. He's through this thing. Every time I watch, he's asking the prosecutor or the defense attorney questions as if he doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
And they're constantly correcting him on what people have said and what's been said, in this thing about the photographs, how he didn't understand interpolation, or you know what I mean? How photographs could be, enlarged, and he didn't understand how the pixels were filled in.
I think he asked very good questions. I think the judge is very knowledgeable. He had good knowledge of firearms. When the prosecution said that hollow points explode, the judge corrected him. The judge was asking questions to make sure everybody understood that the fidelity of the images, if you do a digital zoom on something, it interpolates the blocks. So if you take a photo that has like a 1K resolution and you expand it and play it on a 4K TV, either there's going to be super big blocks or it's going to interpolate what the blocks should have been.
The whole issue was that the district attorney, the prosecutor, was trying to say that certain colors were being added that weren't part of the original color set. This was the part I saw, and so
what they were talking about with the interpolation and whether it's
I know what they were talking about. You don't have to repeat it.
Okay.
Well,
the point I'm trying to make is that the judge acted like he didn't have a clue most of the time. That I'm surprised. These judges, that's the ones, when you get these cases where there's a lot of attention, public attention, some of these judges act like they don't know how to act. They just, you know what I mean? They're too aware of the cameras. They're just too aware.
You're hitting on another thing. I think Lance Ito was a great example of that. And I am not for cameras in the courtroom. I'm certainly not for live cameras in the courtroom. If you want to record it and play it a month after the trial, that's one thing.
Right.
But it makes it more of a circus, and I'm not a fan of that. I think the judge was asking questions to make sure that the jury had an understanding of what was going on and what they were looking at. I don't necessarily think that the judge was dumb about it. I think the judge was trying to illustrate, hey, this is how this stuff works.
Some of this was that I saw that the jury was not even in the room.
They were frequently out of the room.
At one point, they're just hanging out, watching videos, and Kyle Rittenhouse is just kind of standing around, and they're all looking at each other. There's no order. There was no, and this is why cameras shouldn't be allowed in the courtroom, because people are influenced. When he says don't talk about the case, wrong impression. When the judge tells the jury, you can go home on the weekend or whatever, and are they sequestered?
They're supposed to.
From the sound of it, didn't seem like they were.
I don't think so, because
which I was kind of shocked at.
The point I'm trying to make there is that even though he tells them not to talk about it, they go home and talk to their families, and they're saying, "Yeah, while y'all were out there just hanging around looking at it, and the judge doesn't have a clue." You know what I mean? It's just
and I'll bring this home a little bit. My wife works in the medical field, and because of HIPAA regulations, she doesn't tell me stuff. And it's not like I'm going to tell anyone.
HIPAA probably seems to have more of a, because I've been a juror on several trials, and people, this not a murder trial, but it was a criminal trial, and people would come back the next day, literally, and be talking about it, what they saw on the news, and what they were talking with their families about.
Yeah.
So,
see, I would adhere to the judge's instructions if I was a juror on a case. I wouldn't.
I would
I
too.
would at least pretend like I did.
I'd follow the law or pretend like it. Right.
I wouldn't talk about it with other jurors as when I came back.
And Tony, I hate to say this, but you probably just got stuck with the wrong bunch of people.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I think we're just all human, and that's what we do. If you tell somebody you can't do something, they're typically going to do it. If you say don't talk about this case, that's like asking them to talk about it when they go home. It's just how humans are. That's human nature.
I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. It's human nature, and I don't do those things. And let me just tell you, in the GunTube community, do you know how much things I know that I can't talk about, or in good taste should not talk about?
I don't know why you shouldn't talk about them.
Well, first off, there's things going on that are not my personal business, might be other people's business, and I'm just not going to talk about them. That's somebody else. Like if I want to dish dirt and have scoops on all sorts of stuff, I totally could, but I'm not going to do that because that's not where I want to go, or that's not what I want to be.
I don't think any of us would do that. I don't.
Right.
And that's a good thing. And likewise, if we got instructions from a judge, if he said don't watch TV, don't talk about the case, we probably wouldn't be doing that.
It's kind of two different things. It's not really apples and it's apples and oranges. It's kind of because when you're asked to be a juror, all of a sudden you have a bit of power that goes to a lot of humans' heads, and they want to talk about it. They want to feel that they want to talk about it because they want to. Kind of give, this is where I think this is going. I think you do this or that. That's just the way people are.
Hey, and I think you're talking human nature, and I guess a lot of people like that. I'm not. I wouldn't let anybody know.
But as far as anybody else's business, I think a lot of people have, respect privacy. I do. I won't talk about other people's business.
Right.
Especially in hangouts.
Yeah, no.
I might, when Mike's helping me with IT issues, we might talk about people. But
well, I'm not gonna tell people what the IT issues are, other than I'm probably just doing some work for you. Generic computer work. That's all people need to know.
Do you just say, yes, a Class C net mask is 255.255.255.0? Can't you just remember that?
That is in normally in the case, unless you're getting a block, a block of a /29 block of IPs. That is 255.255.255.252 because that's how they routed it.
Yeah, but I always do /24.
Yeah, I usually get /29s. So. And yes, guys, I know we're boring you with computer talk. Sorry.
198.160.1.2. It always works or whatever.
192.168.1.1.
There you go.
There you go. It works sometimes.
Just don't mess with the kernel.
Don't mess with the kernel unless you want to get the.
Don't flash the BIOS unless you have to.
Oh God, not the BIOS.
I'm gonna break you out of here.
Oh, don't even get me started with the break.
Well, I liked when you got a kernel panic on an Amiga. It would say Guru Mediation.
I haven't used an Amiga since the 90s.
Yeah.
So don't ask me to remember anything about Amiga because I haven't used it since the early 90s. I don't have one anymore. So
weren't we playing Pong on those? What were we playing?
No, it wasn't Pong. We were playing other games.
Actually, Ghostbusters was on the Amiga.
Well, so was Lounge Lizards, but we don't talk about that either.
Oh, right, yeah. Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I've got the whole
Galaxy. What was that Galaxy game where you
Space Quest?
There was another one, Galaxy something, where you shot the little spaceships came down and you had to shoot.
Galaxy Quest?
Oh, you said Quest. Oh, okay.
Actually, Defender, was that on the Commodore 64?
Yeah, it probably was.
I think Defender was really good. It was really arcade-like, and I think it was on the Commodore 64.
The one,
and it was an Atari.
You know, old DOS games and whatnot I loved were the Space Quest games, you know. The what else? What, King's Quest as well? Those were pretty good.
You know,
there's also Police Quest. Those were good too.
The one where you were in the center and it was just, you were just pivoting around and the asteroids would come at you.
That's Asteroids.
That's called Asteroids.
Yeah,
the one with the asteroids is called Asteroids.
Asteroids.
You guys remember Lunar Lander, where you have the space shuttle that you're trying to land?
Yeah.
I crashed.
Oh,
you had to be careful.
Can I say that?
All you had were the keys, the down and the arrow keys.
Rich, par for the course, eh?
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll get one good landing. Eventually. But you know, again, Rich, you know, what can you say about a crash that you can walk away from, right?
Right. Well, as they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good one, and any landing you can reuse the airplane is a great one. So I've had 2 good landings in my life. The rest were great.
Right. So, you know, I mean, you know, just FYI, when Rich is up in the air, just make sure you hide all your parked cars in your houses.
No, I'll let you know. Oh, wow. So there was, you know how people, you can go on FlightAware and you can see the track of an airplane.
Right.
Somebody flew FJB, and it looks like a fist with a middle finger up. I'm like, oh, I gotta fly. I need to fly.
You need to fly that. You want to fly that.
Like, can I program my autopilot to do that?
I don't know. Have you gotten it fixed yet? You know, you said you were waiting. You were waiting to get it fixed.
Yeah, I am waiting for enough financial support to get it fixed. Yeah.
Maybe you should. Set up
so I really need to
get your plane fixed.
Oh God, yeah. You know what kind of pay? First off, if I had a Patreon, the thing that I would be paying off isn't my plane.
It'd be your mortgage in New York.
Oof. Yeah. So yeah, the house in New York gets sold. Then we're, you know, then things are going to start going.
I know. I'm just teasing you, dude. Don't worry about it.
I think the market's cooled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it is. I mean, the house in New York sells. I'm going to pay bills and hopefully fix my airplane and buy a new Corvette.
So you're not living in New York?
No. I'm a refugee from New York. I had to flee the political tyranny there.
What state did you move to?
Florida.
Oh.
The Gunshine State.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate everywhere, and you go in Palm Beach, there's New Yorkers. It's kind of difficult to deal with.
Yeah, you know, I have to, New Yorkers. And the funny thing is, Rich, you know, instead of moving down to Florida like most New Yorkers do, some of them come here to South Carolina. Okay,
I'm sorry.
And some of them settle in Myrtle Beach, and then they complain about all the rednecks around. And I'm like, wait, what? And then some of them move down here to Charleston, and then they complain about all the rednecks and whatnot. And I'm like, well, you came to South Carolina. Why didn't you go to Florida instead, like every other snowbird?
Right.
Yeah. And they're like, well, you know, I didn't want to spend the price of Florida. And I go, well, then deal with the rednecks. And then you know, next thing I know, they're moving back to New York, and I'm like, well, you're just
God bless us all.
You're sinking yourself deeper, you know.
No, I'm okay.
Kind of reminds me of the winter Texans when they come down to South Texas, and they're like, what's all these Mexicans around here? So, well, dude, you live by the border. Come on.
Says the guy named Jorge Cortez.
Yes, sir.
Right.
What's with all the Mexicans in this chat? Obviously,
we're like Visa everywhere where we want to be.
Everywhere we want to be. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's not.
I'm kidding. I love George. George is awesome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but it's just the joke. Baron SVG is out there. He's DM Foss's co-host when DM Foss does his chats on Sundays, Sunday mornings at like
Like
4
2 or 3 in the
Eastern,
morning.
4 a.m. Eastern,
Yeah,
1
4
a.m.
a.m.
1 a.m. Pacific. I don't know why they decide to do it that late, but I guess that's the only time they have. It's rough. So, but yeah.
I guess. Oh, Richard, has he been working late or something? I hadn't seen him on here for a few days.
Yeah, I've been talking to Richard. Yeah, he's been working late. He's been doing a lot of overtime lately.
Yeah, he sends me.
He's been sending me emails infrequently saying, I've been working a lot of overtime, so I can't really send a lot of emails right now.
Oh, there's another Richard. I'm not the only one.
Richard Munder.
Oh, Monder, yeah.
Yeah, the Brit.
Yes. He's been to the Hughes Compound Southern Command.
All the gun guys know him, so he's a good guy to know.
Yeah, I've met him.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool, man.
We went to the NRA convention one year together.
Baron SVG says DM Foss hates sleeping. I can believe that. Foss hates to sleep. That's why he had kids.
Richard's all sorts of excited that he's working overtime, making good money, so he said he was going to come to the U.S.
Yeah, he emailed me the other day saying that they lifted the restrictions, so hopefully soon he'll be able to hop on over. And I go, well, just keep working that midnight oil then.
Yep.
We're going to build him a cabin in Tennessee.
Yep. Tony, how is the new cabin work going? Have you found any land yet?
I did.
You did? You found some?
Probably going to close in about 35 days.
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Cool, man.
Finally. Been looking for 8 months.
Are you going to do like a site review video before you do anything?
Yes, I am. I think Monday or Tuesday we're going out
Let
there.
me know when you do that because I want to see it because I love that kind of stuff.
Are you not subscribed to my channel?
I am, but the problem is I don't always get notifications. You know how YouTube is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, YouTube doesn't give me all the notifications.
Oh,
now
I know. I mean,
they've also hidden the thumbs down button too.
There's channels that have nothing to do with politics at all that I sub and I have notifications turned on. Like, wow, they usually do like 1-2 videos a week. I haven't seen a video from them in like a month. What's going on? And I go and I'm like, holy cow.
I think YouTube does that on purpose because you don't go and ring the little bell or click the bell on every subscriber.
Oh, I bet you they do.
Also, you have to watch their videos and stuff. If you haven't clicked on a video lately and stuff, it gets pushed back only to the people that you're watching, like joining chats and watching their videos. They'll pop up. But like, oh, I'm subscribed to Artisan Tony. I said, okay. And if I don't click on a video or anything like that, like, recent, it just gets pushed back. And then like when something comes up, it's like, well, when did that come out? Oh, that's been already out for 4 weeks.
Right.
That's just YouTube shadow banning me.
And it just does stuff like that, And it's just like, because after a while you'll be like, hey, I'm subscribed to this person. How come I haven't seen a video? And then you go look that person up. And if you're one of those lucky ones, or should I say unlucky, you get unsubscribed because you haven't gone to their channel or anything, or you just don't see their updates, That's what sucks,
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to find a piece of property on the mountains down here that doesn't have septic tank issues. So.
Oh man.
It's
Are you saying shit runs downhill?
Well, it does, but it doesn't seep through rocks. It doesn't, even though it's running downhill, it doesn't seep through the ground if it's full of rocks, or clay. So we got a bunch of rocky. So it took about 6 months just to find a decent 4 or 5 acres.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. So you're gonna build a cabin. That's awesome.
Yeah, finally gonna. I may settle down there instead of building and selling so much. I'm tired of moving my shop around so much.
Hopefully you can get Starlink or something out there. Otherwise you'll have bad.
Oh, guess what? This is way out in the boonies, right? But
Right.
it's a road. It's a road that connects these two different mountain communities. So they have high speed internet on that
No
road.
way.
No
know,
way.
it's like, yeah, gigabyte service.
No way. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
So I'm
crazy
the north
everywhere
edge of
else
Palm
on the
Beach
mountain.
County.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the north edge of Palm Beach County. We got like tin cans and strings going on here.
No, everywhere else on that mountain, this is a really rural mountain. Okay, I'm trying to get out in the boonies. And literally, they don't even, some places we go, we don't even have phone service. So I'd always be checking, if I'd look at some acreage, I'd look at my phone, check the internet service, and nothing,
Right.
But this place, I was like, voila. And what it is several, I don't know, 5 or 6 affluent families that have moved in there in this one particular area. And I guess they've gotten the locals, Sequatchie Valley Co-op's what it is. And I don't know. The neighbor said, this neighbor's like, quarter mile down the road. He was like, yeah, we got high speed internet. I was like, no way.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. Baron
Otherwise,
FTG out there says someone should come out with a third-party subscription service that gives real updates for YouTube subscriptions. Yeah, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
I hear you.
They would have to be subscribed to everybody.
Yeah, they would. They would.
Well, actually, no. That is an interesting thing because, well, yeah. So you would have to have the service would have to be subscribed to everybody, and yeah, I could write that.
That's a lot of bells to click.
So so there's an RSS feed on every YouTube channel. So you would have to subscribe to the RSS feed on every YouTube channel, then maintain a database of people, and then those people would select what they wanted to get notifications for, and then you would just mail them like email or give them a start page with the notifications. All right, how soon do you want that app?
Of course, as soon as it went live, YouTube would improve their service, right?
No.
Or they'd buy it from me.
Yeah, right.
I'm calling up Crump right now. We're going to get coding it.
All right, you guys have fun with that.
All right, guys, I am actually going to bail because I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning and hang out with people that own very expensive cars.
Yeah, I gotta go take care of stuff tomorrow too. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Tony, you got any words of wisdom for us?
Nope, not tonight.
George, do you have any Spanish words of wisdom for us?
Vaya con Dios.
Oh, so you got to steal mine. You got to steal mine. Okay.
I was going to say, ¿Dónde está el autobús?
¿Dónde está el autobús? Okay, I should say, hasta la vista, baby. That way you can keep yours.
All right, Schwarzenegger. All right. So, Rich, do you have any words of wisdom for everyone?
I'll just use the common one that I use frequently. That's the only thing that stops evil is good people skilled in violence.
I see. All right. Well, with that, guys, shall not be infringed, and vaya con Dios, mi amigos, and we'll see you guys later.
That was very tame that there shall not be infringed.
Hold on, wait for it. Shall not be infringed.
Shall not be infringed. There
we
you
go.
No fringing.
I was building up suspense.
Okay.
All right. With that, we'll see you guys later. You guys take it easy. We'll be back on Tuesday.
See ya.